back on Crook and Chase. Glad you're watching today. Great lineup of stars, including our next guest. I saw him on V. I love that series V. But a lot of notoriety, of course, has come from the Beastmaster series of movies. I remember seeing Beastmaster 1, and now a third one is on the way, right?
Airing all across the country in syndication, a 2-hour TV movie. Here's a clip from Beastmaster 3 with Dar.
Who are you?
My friends call me Dar. But you can call me the Beastmaster.
Yeah. Oh! Here is the Beastmaster, Marc Singer.
Yeah, come on, Marc. Oh, I brought the sword. No, I'm not. Told me a pass with a sword. How you doing, Marc?
Marc, how are you?
Good. Yeah. Good to see you again.
So now, what's the deal? I mean, is it a telepathic communication you have with all the jungle animals, and they come and they're your warriors with you?
I practice it every day I go to the set. I say to the lion, don't eat me. I can say now, I can say without moving my lips, I can say to the animal handlers, get the cat, get the cat, get the cat, get the cat, get the cat.
Well, I bet you encounter some danger there, right?
There's a little bit of danger. I remember when we were first preparing for the Beastmaster, while I was standing in the corral. It was a chain link fence about 12 feet high in the middle of the desert. And we've got a Siberian tiger out there. And it's got a head as big as a washing machine. It weighs 450 pounds. And it's thinking of one thing. It's thinking of eating you. And,
aren't these trained? They're trained animals.
No, they're not that trained. The animal handler said to me, now don't worry, it's a good cat, he said. And what we're going to, and he looked like this, and the cat stood up 9 feet tall.
Reared up?
Right next to him, and bit right through his arm.
Oh, you're kidding?
No, I'm serious. And the next thing I knew, we saw him driving across the desert in the back of a pickup truck, bleeding, saying, it's okay, he's a good cat, he's a good cat, he's a good cat.
So they didn't make you do a scene with him after that.
They took the cat away, right?
The press showed up about 5 minutes later, and I had to work with this cat, and I'm walking around.
Really?
Oh, sure, no problem. It's good cat, good cat. Yeah.
Well,
I asked one of the animal handlers when we first began doing Beastmaster, I said, now what can I keep in mind, because it isn't every day that a civilian has to work with a 450-pound flesh eater. Right. So I said, what should I keep? He said, real simple. He said, he pointed at the tiger, he said, cat? I said, yeah. And he pointed at me and said, mouse.
What are the kinds of animals do you get to work with?
Ferrets, eagles, cobras, you name it, whatever it is. It's, you know, I'm sure that as Beastmaster goes to series, that we'll be working with everything in the menagerie that's on the earth.
Yeah. Well, you have to be an athlete to play that role from the looks of it.
Well, you know, when you're this is what they handed me backstage, by the way. I meant to toss this to you like Troy Aikman.
Yeah, thanks for holding back on that, Marc. Yeah.
It took him. When you're doing this with somebody whom you've never seen before, another actor or stuntman that weigh 250 pounds, and they're professional athletes, you do have to be in some sort of shape just to manage it.
Well, wait a minute. Don't you use dummy swords?
Yeah, and they put that clink in there later with sound effects.
No, we're the dummies. The swords are, the swords are real. Anytime you take this and swing it at another person, you got to have your head examined. But this is, we use the real thing, and it's, you know, we work very hard. Seriously, as an actor, you have a tendency to work very, very hard to make it real. And then that reality is translated as fun and fantasy for the audience.
I tell you, it is so popular. I mean, why do you think? You think it's the combination of the ruggedness, the adventure, and all the animals?
You know, I do. I think we all love animals. We all think that there's something special about the purity of an animal and something glorious about nature itself. And I think that special communication that the Beastmaster has with animals is something that we all feel about our communication with nature. So we all think we're the Beastmaster when we see him.
That's a good way of looking at it. Yeah. Now, you were pretty glorious with that sword in the clip that we saw.
I love to be called.
And if you don't mind, old glorious one.
Old glorious.
Would you, maybe after the break, would you test that sword on something for us over here? Not Lorianne, not me.
I was going to say, not a human.
I've got a great idea.
What?
Can you shave a few inches off my butt?
Yeah, well.
You know, I am a doctor in some sense.
No, really, we're going to put you to test with that sword when we come back, if you don't mind, okay? We'll move some gear in. We'll be back with Marc Singer, the Beastmaster. case, and we're visiting with Marc Singer, who, of course, plays the Beastmaster and works with all the swords and everything. Yes, we do have some plastic up behind here for a little demonstration, which he's not really aware of yet.
Oh, he'll know about it in just a moment.
Yes, he will.
Well,
But wait a minute. How heavy is the sword you work with on the show?
well, you know, I asked them before we go into production, I say, now look, it's important. Swords are like violins. Some of them play beautifully and some of them play like old cigar boxes. So in keeping with typical pre-production stuff, what they gave me was a sword that weighs about as much as the front end of a '57 Cadillac. It's, yeah, it is absolutely unwieldy. This was just handed me backstage. This is not a bad sword.
That's not a
This is
bad
okay.
one. Can you
That's
show
okay.
us, go way over there and show us how you wield a sword in the Beastmaster?
Yeah, you know, they don't have to be sharp, by the way, to do, this one in fact is sharp, but they don't have to be sharp to do damage because there's
Whoa.
so much,
Now, hold on to that thing.
Oh, my goodness. Oh,
you know, there's a lot of power, music.
Yeah, isn't that good? Inspiring, isn't it?
we wanted it to be dramatic.
We don't have that on the set. We
Wait a
just
minute.
have the director yelling, for God's sake, don't kill him.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What, would you like some Beach Boys music or something? I don't know what you need.
What, I mean, have you ever sliced yourself a little bit on the arm or on the face?
I have a few sword cuts on the legs.
Unbelievable. All right.
It's dangerous stuff.
Well,
when
let's
you're
put these two over.
facing somebody with
Which one do you want to use? You want to use that one since it's sharp?
Well, he doesn't know what it's for yet.
Well, I'd only use that
Well,
one if
don't
I had
worry.
a smoking jacket.
Okay.
Yeah,
You'll need-
I'll use this one.
Okay.
Here, Charlie, you take
What am I
this.
doing?
Yeah, okay. We're going to
Okay.
put you to the test here on this sword strength, okay?
All right.
Lorianne, could you get the towel there?
I've got the towel. I've got it
Okay,
ready.
I want you to be standing right there, and I want you to do one of these big sword moves.
Okay.
On the towel?
We need to go to the refrigerator here for just a moment. Oh, can you get it, Charlie?
Yeah.
Oh!
All right. Here we go. See if it'll stay in there.
It's a funny thing, but this is usually how I make fruit salad, as a matter of fact.
At home?
Okay. We're going
And,
over here.
Have you ever tried anything like this before?
I could
Just
have
out
been
of
in Los
curiosity?
Angeles now.
Yeah, I know you could have been in Los
Yeah.
Angeles doing this.
Yeah. So we'll go here, and you do your thing.
Is that what this is for?
That's
Yeah,
what that's
because
for.
we don't want to mess up the kitchen, okay? All right.
The
Yeah.
Wait a
Beastmaster
minute.
lives here.
Where's the music? We need some music again. Watermelon music or something.
Are we
Okay.
ready? Okay,
right.
Beastmaster.
What have I missed? Okay, wait.
Don't miss. All right. Whoa!
We'll divide that up later.
I think
Very.
that's
Here,
you
doggone
take it.
good.
You take
No, I'm not
No.
going. No,
No.
I'm not going to mess with that.
Yeah.
No, that's serious.
Yeah.
And look what a mess you made over here in the floor, Mark.
Unbelievable.
Good grief.
Unbelievable.
Man, you
I've
have a
only
lot
been
of-
here for a moment.
A lot of power in that swing. You have big muscles. You lift weights and do all of that?
Yeah, actually no, but you know, you have to be strong enough to do that. You have
Well,
to be
wait.
strong enough to cut a watermelon.
For your personal enjoyment, watch the monitor. Here's an
Okay.
instant replay of you
Let's
working.
see.
Now, what's this?
He's taking a
A
look
little
at
slow
it.
motion. Look at it. Boy,
Look
you
at,
just go
look
right
at how
to
you
it.
wield that. Swing it around.
Wow!
Great
Oh,
forward.
it's super, Mark.
Charlie,
Yeah.
want to take a whack at it?
Oh, no. I'll tell you. You can do this.
Right.
You're real good with the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, there's more. What?
Can you open up an envelope with that thing? Just right through here.
Now that's the easy way. Put it in your pocket.
No. Here, you just open up the envelope. A little note from there, in there from us. Look at that. See, it comes in handy as a letter opener as well for the old Beastmaster, huh?
Oh,
This is Marc Singer. Watch for Beastmaster 3. We'll be back. Hang on.
Time marches on.